Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a wild eye review of Weird Fiction. I'm actually filming this review in October because I originally intended this to be part of the 31 days of The Horror Man. That's because on the back of the DVD case, it specifically states that this horror anthology is set on Halloween. Early on into the movie, watching it, however, I realized that was not the case. The movie was way too good to turn off though, so I kept watching. Based on the first two segments in this anthology, it appears as if those two, at least, were filmed around Christmas, based on the somewhat prevalent Christmas decorations. So much, in fact, that I then considered reviewing this one during the 12 Days of Christmas in December. Ultimately, I decided against that as well, so here we are. Weird Fiction is a 2018 horror anthology film, written and directed by Jacob Parrott. This DVD was distributed by Wild Eye Releasing. Jacob Parrott also stars in the film as the Collector, a crypt keeper or creep-type character. He hosts this horror anthology, introducing each story. I really like the look of him, and he has a great laugh, not unlike the crypt keeper. He's called the Collector because he has a basement filled with many things, all related to each of the stories he tells. There are 4 stories told in Weird Fiction. The first segment is titled Good Night Daddy. This one is about a couple of friends on their way to the homecoming dance. Instead of going though, they change their plans and decide to go looking for the bodies of missing persons in the area. Of course, this turns out to be a bad idea when they come face to face with a masked serial killer. The second segment is titled Night of the Sitter. This one puts a nice little twist on classic babysitter horror. The sitter in this story is actually a teenage guy, the quarterback of the high school football team. He's babysitting a girl's brother simply because he wants to sleep with the girl. The brother, though, is obsessed with his ventriloquist dummy. He claims it protects him from the monster in the house. Next up is The Incubus, the story of a porn star named Dan. After shooting a film, he begins to feel strange and suspects he has been bitten by a vampire when he finds bite marks on the back of his neck. Meanwhile, a girl named Missy in his apartment building may or may not have a crush on Dan, and she also may or may not know what he's becoming. The fourth and final segment in Weird Fiction is titled Cosmic Terror. While home alone one night, 2 high school-age sisters find that an alien has crash-landed in their backyard. One of the sisters decides to keep the alien as a pet, and she names him Squid. Obviously, things do not work out well for them. Weird Fiction completely captures the retro vibe which it intended to do. A filter is even used to add artifacts to the print. The music used throughout the film very much reminded me of Stranger Things. The Collector is a great host of the segments, and I hope we get to see more of him in some Weird Fiction sequels. Fans of Tales from the Crypt and Creepshow should love Weird Fiction. With this being a low-budget independent horror anthology, a lot of the same actors and actresses pop up in the various segments. I really liked that though. It was like an Easter egg hunt. Who can you spot next and where? It was pretty fun. Weird Fiction is truly a gem among the extensive Wild Eye Releasing catalog of films. I'm so happy to have this one. Big thank you to Wild Eye for sending me this DVD to review. Have you seen Weird Fiction? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.